Welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong Country, and now we're heading on to Vine Valley. So let's begin, shall we? Yeah, I never really liked those projectile enemies. I don't know why, but I feel as if projectile enemies, some of them, specifically these, feel out of place. Always thought enemies that you sort of run into are better placed. Anyway, there's the K. Anyway, I prefer running into enemies that you have to dispose by rolling into or some other form of fashion than just projectiles. Only projectile enemies I'm okay with are the ones that shoot barrels or cannonballs. Slow projectiles, that is. Besides, what bird spits nuts? Are even nuts part of birds' diet? Jesus. Sorry, I'm overanalyzing this. Overanalyzing a game with monkeys trying to steal bananas back from a giant lizard. Anyway, these bonus games are really easy in this version, I have to say. I mean, this version at least. This one where you have to hit the what's the name? Claptrap. There we go. I always love those little attention to details in levels, having little lizards or spiders running around. As well as other things. There we go. Perfect. I don't know why there's blue zingers in this version. I'll get that. I mean, there wasn't in the original, so. And also, if you look up there, that secret room's the coloring's weird on it, where it's obvious where it is. Super Nintendo did a better job of that. Don't understand why. And you can't blast through these things. They fix it that way, but I guess this is the intended way of how you go through the bonus room. I think I already mentioned that. I did. Though, what I haven't mentioned is the difference between Donkey and Diddy Kong, how they play. Donkey Kong is heavier and can kill certain enemies, and he also can slap the ground, while Diddy Kong moves faster, jumps higher, and has a better roll. He just can't kill as effectively. Not kill. Defeat enemies as effectively. It's defeating because we're knocking them off screen. The only place where we can kill them is the lava level, and that won't appear until Donkey Kong Country 2, so we have a while. Really? Okay, this is going terrible. Also, something I really love about the designs of the enemies in this game is that the fact that they make these little audio cues before you see them on screen. So essentially, you can know what enemy is going to come. Like you hear this certain sound from a Noddy. Oh, I know a Noddy's going to come. Or I hear a bouncing sound. Oh, I know that a Kremling is coming. It's a really cool idea considering a lot of platformers. Oh, that was terrible. But a lot of platformers, you don't know what's going to come at you. And I always thought that was a cool design choice of Donkey Kong Country. Though I still wonder why, who built these treetop villages? Was it monkeys? Or was it people? That bonus barrel wasn't as obvious in the Super Nintendo version. There's our inn. That is indeed our inn. Should be about done with the stage. And that is it for our Kong letters. We don't need that espresso token since we already went to stage once. And once is enough for me. Now, something I didn't talk about is you can actually hold the R trigger to run instead of B button, which is pretty cool considering, typically, I find that it wears out the B button of the controller holding it down. Hold on, I missed that. Let him go by. There we go. As far as I know, Zingers, I don't consider them an enemy. I mean, they're just minding their own business. I don't think they intentionally got in my way. That was terrible. And I don't even know what they're doing. This might be their mating season or something. Maybe they can't find pollen. Well, hornets don't. Never mind. Just never mind. And I really do not know why they're blue in this game. At first I thought it was so they'll strike a difference from the background, because the background's lighter in this game. And compared to the Super Nintendo, but there turns out to be some yellow Zingers too, so I really do not know what's up with that. But I do know what's up is that bonus barrel. And we want this token. Or at least I do, I don't know about you. There we go, perfect. What I like to do about here, hold on, is first of all get this picture. Second of all, roll into these Kremlings, so I can easily get into the bonus area. You could try to run under them with Diddy, but I find this is the safer way. And if you mess up, you can always head back to the first bonus barrel. And that should be it. That's pretty cool stuff. Next up after this level is a funky fishing, if I do recollect. Yep, it is. Now, the interesting thing to note about this funky fishing, you can earn 2 photographs in here. Yes, 2. How you do that is in his minigame. In his minigame, there's occasionally a crab that appears at the bottom, and if you pick that crab up, you can get a bonus token. So yeah, right now we're going to pick up some sharks because there's too many infesting the water. I mean, clearly, since there seems to be so much fish, they seem to be harming the ecosystem. Really funky, really. I'm sorry, but I think Funky has something against sharks as a race. I swear. Who's this person? Monkey. But yeah, you can earn an extra one by this crab appearing randomly at the bottom. Now, I do not know if he appears after you beat the game once or not. I'm going to assume it's going to be after you beat the game. Yeah, and the sharks just don't want to appear today. Yeah, so we effectively got all the sharks. That's the number we needed, so we're good. I'm gonna cut and see if I can find that crab. Toodaloo. So anyway, I wasn't able to find the crab at all, unfortunately. So let's head on to Orangutane Gang. This wasn't originally the level order in the first DKC. I think it was the temple level that came first. Anyway, let's ride in style. Yeah, I'm sort of depressed what they did with the stage. It used to be this really good sunset stage, but now, because of the Game Boy Advance, you couldn't really see with that gradient and shading, so now it's just orange background. Anyway, this stage is notorious for how many bonus stages it has. It has a total of... It probably has... crumba... Okay. It has a total of about 5. It does have a total of 5, excuse me. And the first one is pretty cryptic, I must say. It's down here near the DK barrel. If we jump, fly, pray, and get a picture, and we have a bonus room. First one. Now, okay. I presume if you do finish that bonus game, you do get a Winky token. Of course, I don't want that because I already had a Winky. Now, this is the weird part about the stage. Now you have to backtrack to get a bonus room. This is sort of what I don't like about DKC1 when it comes to its bonus rooms. In later games, they did it so awesomely where, I'm gonna get that DK barrel. Anyway, they did it so awesomely where, awesomely. They did an awesome job streamlining the bonus rooms where if you get one, it's like one after the next. After you exit one bonus room, you've pretty much got everything past that point. Anyway, that's our second bonus room. You could either use the ostrich espresso to find it, or you could do the roll jump as I did there. Anyway, 2 down, 3 to go, and all practically... Oh, that was close. Anyway, all the rest of the bonus rooms are pretty much down here. So our next one is over here. Oh, well. Thank you. There goes for our Kong, and last but not least, our last one is over here. I'd rather take out that Orangutan. And there we go. Hey, Espresso. Hope you're not mad at me. Oh gosh, that was great. I pulled a Yoshi. Anyway, Orrangitane Gang. So yeah, Clam City used to be the last level before the boss of this world, but now it's only 2 stages. I mean, 1 stage away from it. Don't know why they changed the level order. And unfortunately, Orangutang Gang is our last jungle level. So we have to say goodbye to those, unfortunately. That was bad. I'm sorry, I'm being extremely impatient here. Anyway, here is our photograph of this level. Nicely hidden, to say the least. I've noticed, but Donkey Kong shakes his head a lot when he swims. When he's riding on guard. I don't know. I think he'd get dizzy rotating his head so much. Poor ape. Yeah, but the weird thing I always found about these clams, they're inconsistent of how they shoot in this level. I mean, there was one that shot 3, one from above, and etc. which is pretty crazy. Let's visit Cranky. The only real reason why I keep visiting each world is, for one, to show off the dialogue. I'm pretty sure it's the same as the SNES game. But also, to get a photograph, you have to talk to him in each world. Anyway, let's dance a bit before we head on to the next stage. Yes, I have come to get in the groove. I mean, isn't that what Jungle Beat's for? Funny enough, they did make the Congo Beat games. So actually, I had to reconsider how the placement of this bonus game, since I just thought of the Congo Beat games.
Time up.
So odd. Hey, and they did change the background. Never mind. Thank you for the photograph. And now we'll be heading on to Temple Tempest. Let's wait for this guy to come up because we want to get a token. Excuse me, let's wait for this naughty to come. Hopefully with Diddy we'll be able to get it. Yeah, there we go. Fortunately I got this token at the beginning of the level, so we won't lose much progress, if little at all. Yeah, do not trust that timer. It's beating much faster than you think. Yeah, that's the weird thing about each bonus game. There's some of them that run off schmeckins, and some that run off real seconds. It's confusing, to say the least. Anyway, with 600 tokens in hand, we got a picture. Yeah, lives are easy to come by, which really brings up the question, why do they keep extra lives? Oh, missed that K. Hold on one second. Ah, there we go. Much better. Oh, crud. I missed something. Might as well die. I forgot about this. Sorry about that. It's just this bonus stage is right here. I have to use this DK barrel. Yeah, usually they don't design finding bonus rooms with DK barrels, but this one does. Oh well, and this is fun too. We don't really need espresso anyway. But yeah, that's a really cool bonus room. I think this is the last temple level, if I'm not correct. Anyway, this photograph, you get it by juking out this naughty. So that's all fine and dandy. And bonus stage time. That's the last bonus stage in this level. Don't really care for the extra life. That I do care for that inn. Yeah, it's better to jump on those crumblings, because you might roll under them and accidentally hit the next one in sequence. This foreground always was in the way of this platform right there. Or at least that's what I always thought. It's probably just me who thinks that. Oh yeah, and the last letter is down there, if you're curious. Anyway, with that done, let's head on to the boss. There is a really, well, hard token to get here. Not token. But photograph to get here. You have to slap the Zinger's sting to get it. And it's exceptionally hard to do, because it's picky. Didn't get it. Fantastic. So this might take a while. There we go, finally. That's good. I might just die again because I prefer having Donkey Kong during this boss fight. But yes, you have to... You do have to, slap the Zinger, and it's really finicky sometimes. And the quote, I think that, what was this called? Was this Queenzinger or something? I don't know. Anyway, I think this is the Queenzinger, and then in Donkey Kong Country 2 there's actually the Kingzinger, which is a pretty cool touch. Always thought. And yeah, and they have changed this boss up to make him more challenging. And this is why I prefer using DK in this fight. It's probably one of the only fights that I prefer using DK. Oh, there goes Diddy. This is crazy. Oh no. Goodness gracious. Oh, lovely. Looks like this is going to go as effective as it did last time. So that's the end of Kingzinger and the third world. Haha, funny. Get it because he said a pun, buzz off. Anyway, next time we'll be taking on Gorilla Glacier. So, without further ado, yes, we have everything. I'll see you then.